Welcome to the Loveland All Sports Podcast, where the Land of Love can get updates on not only Loveland sports, but learn and discuss many sports topics. Shoot any ideas you want to lovelandallsports@gmail.com and follow us on Facebook. Loveland All Sports is sponsored by Meredith DeWitt of Brittany Fritz Realty, Loveland's #1 boutique brokerage. Contact Meredith for any and all of your real estate needs at meredithbfteam@gmail.com. Today we have a great episode where we're learning about the Loveland Tiger Ball coming up here on March 8th. Learn how you can get involved. Come join us for the party and enjoy this podcast. Well, we got a great treat here today to talk to the community about what is coming up on March 8th, which is Loveland Athletic Boosters Annual Tiger Ball. I'm sitting here with two of the either suckers or two of the volunteers that have taken this on. Sitting with Andrea Metzer and Ann Schmidt. Let's not forget both of their significant others, Jeff Schmidt and Mickey Mentzer, who are not here today, but they're helping out behind the scenes. And if you guys don't know, we always look for, Loveland Athletic Boosters always looks for two couples to co-chair the Tiger Ball for 2 years in a row. And Ann and Andrea and their families are on their second year of it, and we are really looking forward to an awesome event. So welcome, guys. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Doing great. Cold morning, and hopefully we'll have great weather here in a couple weeks. And really looking forward to telling the community about what in the heck this is, drive some attendance. It's an absolute party. It's a great time. So why don't one of you kick us off? Tell us, what is Tiger Ball?
Yeah, well, thanks for having us. So the Loveland Athletic Boosters has an annual Tiger Ball every year. This year it's on March 8th from 6:30 to 11 p.m. at the Landing Event Center. And it's just a great opportunity for the community to get together and support our Loveland Tigers and raise money for the Loveland Athletic Boosters.
Awesome. How much does tickets cost?
Tickets are $150 a couple. And, go ahead.
They're $160 a couple.
$160. It just went up. Oh my gosh. It's for the kids. $160 a couple. And an individual?
$85.
And then coaches get a coach's discount if they want to attend, right? Okay. And then where can somebody learn? Is there a website that people can go to?
Yep, the website is tigerball2025.givesmart.com.
Okay, great. Well, I'll make sure to put that on.
And if you follow LAB on any of the social channels, you can find our post there, and you can easily click a link from there.
Awesome. Any other details to add?
Yeah, so this year we try to do a theme each year, and this year our theme is pretty fun. We're excited about it. It is Back to the Future, The Power of Loveland. If you're familiar with the movie, that's the Huey Lewis and the News song. So we thought that was a great connection. If you were at the homecoming parade, you might have seen us in the homecoming parade trying to advertise that out with the with the DeLorean and people dressed up.
Doc and Marty.
Doc and Marty. If you've seen Jeff and Mickey, and then another volunteer, Sean Rennick, we want to shout out to Sean for his help. They've been going to some of the different sporting events dressed as Marty and Doc, which is absolutely hilarious. What a great idea. It's awesome.
So we're really excited about the theme, and so you'll see that at the event with the decorations, but it's also an opportunity. We hope people come in costume, so we're really encouraging that. We think that's a fun element of this Tiger Ball that makes it exciting. You can either come dressed as a character from the movie, maybe Doc or Marty. I might show up as Biff, is what I'm thinking. So you can have fun with it that way. Or you could just come dressed as an era of 80s or 50s. Yeah, so that's also fun too.
That's a great idea, because the movie obviously is, Back to the Future. So we can do 80s and 50s. That's awesome. So what can somebody expect when they walk in the door? What's going to be kind of the agenda for the evening?
Well, when they first come, weather permitting, we will have a DeLorean. So they will actually get a first look at an actual DeLorean with photo booth there. And then, just walk in. We're going to have an Enchantment Under the Sea dance. I don't know if that's also part of the movie in the 50s era. And we will have some items, obviously, from the 80s, too. So DJ E-Train will be there.
We'll have, so there'll be dancing and music with DJ E-Train, like Ann said. We'll also have food provided by E&O. They're actually have been amazing. They're new to the Loveland community, and they've been really excited to partner with us and help us out, which has been amazing. So they're our title sponsor, and they're going to be providing the food. So
that's awesome.
And they have amazing food, so it'll be really delicious.
Well, that's an opportunity just to come, because you can, for a fairly decent cost, you're raising money, and you're going to get to try E&O, which if you haven't been to them, they're absolutely awesome.
We went last week and they're amazing, and they've been great to work with. Super supportive of the community. So,
and they actually are having an after party too, which we won't talk too much about that here, but they're going to do a costume contest at their restaurant afterwards, and there'll be cash prizes. So,
And that going to that after party is included in your ticket?
Exactly.
Awesome. So you don't have to pay
we're just going to roll on over.
Great. That is great.
So another way to encourage people to show up in costumes.
So then, okay, so we got food covered, we got dancing. There'll be obviously a cash bar opportunity there. And then talk a little bit about some of the prizes and the raffle that I know about.
Yeah, so this will be a really fun event. It's important to keep sight of why we're doing it, which is to raise money for the athletic boosters and for all of our student athletes. So there's, obviously purchasing a ticket is one way to support. We'll have other opportunities such as a raffle. We have a raffle, we'll have a split the pot, and we also have an auction. So we really encourage people to get involved that way as well. For the raffle, we've got lots of great prizes from local businesses in the community who've donated stuff, which is amazing. No prizes less than $50 this year, so that's exciting. And the more tickets you buy, the greater your chance to win. It's sort of like a traditional raffle this year. We've got some great prizes. And do you want to talk to some of the prizes?
Sure. We have, some of the top ones are a Loveland Tigers Stadium package, which is 2 heated massage stadium seats with blankets, and I think we have a hat in there. We've got 2 adult Loveland athletic passes, which is awesome. You can also bid on some of those in our auction, some of the athletic passes.
Yeah, so there is a silent auction too, where people can, you don't even have to be there, and you can get on your phone.
You don't have to be there for any of this.
Purchase those. I think in the past, one of the coolest things for the family members out there, all the camps. Talk about that for a little bit.
The camps are all on there. So a lot of the youth sports, they can take advantage of this too. So we've got a package from Toka Soccer for youth, classes. We've got so many Loveland athletic camps, football, soccer, baseball, volleyball, all of the sports, pretty much all of the sports have offered some, camps. So you can go ahead and bid on those in the silent auction. We've got student parking passes and a football game day experience, which is really fun. I think we've done that for quite a few years now.
We have. So if you're going to send your kid to the softball camp in the summer anyways, pay maybe even less money,
possibly less,
to take advantage of the softball donating one of their camps, and your kid's going to go to the camp and you can get it at Tiger Ball, and it helps raise more money.
Yeah.
Awesome. Any other activities to discuss on the night of?
Well, I was just going to say a little bit more about the raffle. So we will be drawing for the top 10 raffle prizes at Tiger Ball at 9 p.m. at the night of. And then we also have a split the pot, which is exciting this year. So Pella has generously donated to help us start the split the pot, and we are collecting money for that. So currently
the current pot is $4,250. So already, and so the current winning, if you were to win today, you would get $2,125.
Right,
and then that other half goes to the boosters, which is so great of Pella.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
It's great having big sponsors like that help, and then somebody's going to walk away with some cash.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So if you go to the website, like Ann mentioned earlier, that's where you can purchase your tickets. You can also purchase your raffle tickets, your split the pot tickets, and you can also check out all of our auction items. We've got a lot of great auction items, all different types of stuff. And you kind of mentioned the different camps and things like that. There's a varsity letter jacket that's always really popular to bid on. We've got a dinner for 8 at Tony's, rare bourbons, which I know are always popular with people. We've got sports and pop culture memorabilia. Some Taylor Swift stuff is on there.
Signed Taylor
Swift. And then an Ellie De La Cruz bat, which
I'm
I think
all over that.
I think will be exciting and popular. So there's just so many different ways that you guys can support us and support the mission of LAB. And get some amazing stuff. So
great. And then it's not just Pella. Ann, tell us a little bit about some of the other sponsors.
Yes. I mean, we've had a slew of people supporting this year, which has been great to see. So as we mentioned, E&O from Loveland, Pella. We have Buckeye Running Company, who are looking to be basically the
the official running store of Loveland
Of the Tiger Ball, yeah.
Tiger Ball, yeah.
We have Silver Spring House, which they are amazing. We have Skip's Bagel Deli. We have D Best Nails and Spa, and then we have Paxson and Ramsey's.
That's great. That's great. Best thing about this community is people ask for a little help and they give it.
Oh,
and
they
we
do.
can spread it and help those small businesses. The best part about Loveland is all of our
Yes.
small businesses. So when we can scratch each other's backs, that's
Right.
awesome. Great. Anything else to add on the night of the event?
Yeah, no, I think we're really excited about it. We keep watching the movie just to get ideas, and it's getting us really excited for this theme. I think it's going to be a really fun night. I think what's really great about the Tiger Ball is I think it's really easy for families to kind of just be focused on whatever sport their child plays, and you get really immersed in that group, and that's amazing. But I think the Tiger Ball is a chance for all of those sports communities to come together and to mingle and socialize and to see people from the community. So I think it's a great time.
Awesome. That's a great party. Thanks for what you guys do. So I got to ask, why are you doing this?
So we ourselves love Loveland. It is, like you have said throughout this podcast, it is such a great community. I have a son and a daughter. My son is a sophomore and he is, an avid soccer player. And then Nora Schmidt, she is a junior and she's the goalkeeper for Loveland. Okay. So doing it for them, but so many of our friends, you, Andrea, everyone and their kids, it's just fun going to watch and support all of them.
Yeah. And Andrea, what about you two?
Yeah, so my daughter is a junior. Her name is Parker, and she's a runner, cross country and track. And then my son, he's not in high school yet. He's in 8th grade, but yeah, this LIB supports middle school too. So we like to remind people of that.
Yes, it's a 7 through 12
so
program.
Yeah, so middle school families come on out. But yeah, so they're both runners, both track and cross country. And yeah, just like Ann said, we love the community here. I feel so blessed to be part of the Loveland family, and anything we can do to help support that and make our community stronger. So,
and we're always looking for volunteers for the future. Like Andrea said, the time to do this is before your child's a senior. You want to put in some time to get involved and to when they're a freshman or sophomore or junior, that's the time to really get involved in this, because then when you sit back and you pass the torch to another family, your senior year, you just get to sit back and enjoy it. Mm-hmm. And that's something I know that the family that we took it from, the family that we passed it to, then they passed it to you guys. That's why we're doing this. So we're always looking for people with, well, Andrea, you're locked in for a few more years because you have an 8th grader.
No. I don't think so. But it has been a fun experience. I will say that.
And it's not just me and Andrea. We have a huge volunteer team this year that has been helping, and they have been phenomenal.
Yes.
They've, found some awesome items for us, curated items, for the event. So some that are pretty unique. So it's just been great all around.
Yeah, great point. So even if you're not willing to take on this huge task of planning what's bigger than a wedding or any Sweet 16 party, you can get involved just a little bit and help out by being on one of their teams. And next year, definitely raise your hand or contact boosters to get involved in that. It takes all types of commitments. So awesome. Anything else to add?
I don't know.
Cool.
Get your tickets today.
Get your tickets at
today.
tigerball2025.givesmart.com.
Great. I know that, for one of the biggest questions the community gets is, what in the world does all this money go towards? And the Booster president wanted to make sure that we shared a little bit about that. And for the past 3 years, Boosters has donated over $150,000 to Loveland Athletics, 7 through 12. And one of the biggest things is what they call Tiger Helping Tigers. And for those that don't know, this is where Boosters pays for the pay to play for kids to participate in the sport. We want no child to not have the opportunity to participate in an extracurricular activity because of costs. And we know it can be a strain on all families and whatnot. But Loveland Athletic Boosters, that's their number one thing, is to support children that can't afford it. Some other things that are pretty significant, Loveland High School gym signage, the air bikes in the training room, the gym scoreboard, the wrestling scoreboard, the turf scoreboard that impacts lacrosse, football, soccer, softball and baseball scoreboards. Right there, those things aren't cheap, and we're helping to pay for those. AED backpacks to keep our kids safe, track hurdles, The muscle stim machines, sports medicine tables. When a team or individuals go to state, Boosters pays for their state championship rings. Soccer goals, scorer tables in the gym, batting cages for softball and baseball, cheering mats, wrestling mats at the middle school. So you look at that list, everything comes at a cost. And those are just things that we've gathered. And over the years, this isn't just a program that's trying to, make the rich get richer or have the best of the best. And we have to compete with all these other schools in the ECC. And so we see that there's a need for this. And when the community can come together and support it, it's pretty rewarding when you walk up there and you see, we did that, or we contributed and it helped improve the facilities or whatnot. So again, thank you very much. Get your tickets. It's a pretty low cost for what is historically an awesome night. You're going to eat good. You're going to party. You're going to have fun. You're going to laugh. It's a great time. So thanks you two for both of your families and what you guys do for Loveland Boosters.
Thank you.
Thank you.